The upcoming live event that DWARFLAB are going to be holding soon, they asked me a question that made me think. Why Dwarf 2? Why have I dedicated my channel to the DWARFLAB Dwarf 2 telescope? That question made me think. What has led me to having a dedicated Dwarf 2 channel and a channel that's dedicated to building up a community around the Dwarf 2 telescope? Really got me thinking. Let's find out. As you can see, compared to what I used to have to do, I used to have to do all that setting up of the telescope. Then we didn't even have mobile phones. I had to use an old Logitech webcam, 35mm camera film canister, plastic one, cut the end off, stick it to the webcam and stick that in the 1.25-inch eyepiece of the telescope you just saw. That gave me an entire 640 by 480 resolution. absolutely horrible. I had no idea what I was looking at. I could really only point at the planets because they were big and they were obvious, and perhaps Orion Nebula, and that was about it. Everything else I couldn't see with the naked eye. So I had no idea where I was pointing. There was no go-to, no automatic calibration, no plate solving. I kind of just pointed at the planets, took a wee 30-second video, and I was really chuffed with myself. And don't get me wrong, I really did enjoy that back in the day. I just had to go through to even get myself ready to start stargazing, or in fact, really it was only planet gazing. I really had all that work to do. And imagine now doing it outside from your car in the dark, not here in this living room where it's nice, laid out, flat and daylight. You can understand what a chore and absolute complexity it was to try and get any sort of astro imaging. Now, I was quite happy just to look through the eyepiece and I could see the planets and I could see the Orion Nebula. You could just sort of make out a faint haze where Andromeda should be. And that was about it. And as I said, really, other than imaging with an old webcam, that was my lot. Now, I'm sure I could have spent a lot more money and got a better telescope, got a dedicated camera. Even that telescope back in the day, I think that cost me something like £800–900. The cameras at that point were £1,200+. If I wanted to get a tracking mount for it, again, you're talking about thousands. And by the way, I would also needed a laptop. I would need had a laptop because the webcam was plugged into the laptop. So you had the laptop, some sort of makeshift camera or dedicated camera, then that big cumbersome telescope, and you would have to spend thousands and thousands to do it. Now you're spending an approximate region of, you know, £400, $500, something like that, and you've got a smartphone already. Download the app and you go. It'll plate solve. It'll go to. It does everything for you in seconds, literally seconds. Portability. You throw it in a bag, you grab your tripod and you walk out the door. That's it. There's none of this setting up boxes, unboxing. I cannot even keep that telescope in the house. It's too big, as you saw. I have to keep it in the garage. It's just too large. You know, I've not even got storage space in the house for it. So you can understand this little thing sits in a bag next to my chair. Tripod's just behind the sofa and I'm ready to go. Just grab them and walk out the door anytime I like. You've always got your phone with you. So this is why I have dedicated my channel. Where I came from to what I'm able to do now, it is a stark paradigm shift in the technology that we're using to allow us to have not only the better stargazing, nebula gazing, galaxy gazing, but the portability and at a price point that cannot be touched by anyone else right now. Unlike other astrophotography channels, I am 100% content with this setup. I grab this, I grab my tripod and I'm out the door. That's it. There I am, I'm ready to go. When I'm done, I switch it off, I stick it in the bag. I've got my phone, I download the image and I can put it straight onto my computer if I want to do any post-processing. If I want to do post-processing, again, that's your option. But it gives you a stacked image, which, trust me, is already 1,000 times better than what I could do 20, 30 years ago with that telescope you just saw. So for me, it's from where I've came from to where I am now. This is fantastic. I mean, as I said, I'm Bortle 6-7 skies in my back garden. So if I want to drive to dark skies, you have to take your big telescope, your tracking mount, your laptop, your nitrogen cooled camera, enough battery to keep it all going. And then you'd have to set it all up when you got there. That's going to take half an hour, hopefully not dark, because then it's even more difficult. For the price point, for the portability, and for what this gives you, I actually think, and I honestly believe, there's no better value for money. That's why I'm fully supportive of DWARFLAB and everything they're doing. So that's why I've dedicated my channel to the Dwarf 2 telescope. Price point, affordability, portability, the ease of setup. Once you're set up, the ease of finding an object, tracking that object, you cannot do better than this telescope for the price point. This is to give entry-level, top-quality access to the mass market, to people like myself who don't have £10,000 to go out and spend up on a setup, who don't want to spend hours and hours setting up every time I want to take an image. And have you seen any other manufacturer of telescopes or smart telescopes that are as community-based as DWARFLAB are? Look at what they're doing with their past live streams. They're having another live stream on the 15th of October where they're going to be demonstrating the new software. I'm going to be an off-site guest on that live stream. They're improving the software. They're listening to feedback. They're asking questions. They're saying, how can we improve our product and our software? Who else does that? What manufacturer have a dedicated YouTube channel to try and demonstrate what they've got, give people mass market access to their product, and constantly improve the product based on feedback from that very mass market, from the clients, from their customers that are buying the product and enjoying this product? No one is doing what DWARFLAB are doing. That's why I support DWARFLAB. That's why I've dedicated my channel to this telescope, and this is why I'm going to keep using this and become more and more expert, watch your software develop more and more, and actually get more out of the same hardware. I'm 100% positive this telescope will be able to do a lot more, have a better user interface, because I have spoken to DWARFLAB one-on-one, and I know how keen they are to keep innovating, improving their product and software, listen to their customers, and give us the product and the features that we want from this portable, affordable, incredibly versatile and high quality product. They're going to keep innovating, and if they keep doing that and they keep supporting us, I will keep supporting them using this product, and I'll keep my channel dedicated to this product. No problem. I don't need to test drive this telescope and that telescope and that telescope. I am happy with this. I can't tell you whether this is right for you. I can tell you it's right for me. I will keep sharing what I'm doing, my adventures, and hopefully you're enjoying the content and you're enjoying what you're seeing. Now, if you are, please like my channel and subscribe if you haven't already. It's only something like, I think it's 37% of people viewing my videos are subscribed. So if you're enjoying this content and you want to see more, please subscribe to this channel. It really does support me. If you can watch my videos, like them and support, and leave comments, I'll try and get back to everyone. I will also be having the live on this channel. I'm not sure technically how we do it yet, but I'll be live on their channel as an offsite guest, and I'll be running a live stream on my channel. So with that being said, thanks very much. As always, your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. So thanks again, guys. I will see you on my next video. And don't forget to look up, because you just don't know what you're going to see. Take care, guys. Thanks very much.